Just check if I'm live or not. Just a second. Okay, I'm live now. Let me share my screen with you all. Okay, I think I'm visible. Let me read the problem statement. Alice is attempting to type a specific string on a computer. However, she tends to be clumsy and may press a key for too long, resulting in a character being typed multiple times. Although Alice tried to focus on her typing, she is aware that she may still have done this at most once. You are given a string word which represents the final output displayed on Alice. Return total number of possible original strings that Alice might have intended to type. Okay, might have intended to type this or a C. Okay, okay. What if one second? Okay, if suppose you have something like, let me just think of example. If you have something like I have duplicates of all the strings A, B, 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 C, 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 D, D, E, E, F, 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 G, 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 G. Okay, suppose this is a string. So I can have a minimum of this, maximum of minimum one and maximum four. Okay, so one I can make three. Okay, uh, yeah, I can make three different string with this. So I'll have, okay, how many occurrence of A is there? Three. How many occurrence of B is there? Three. How many occurrence of C is there? Let's take it also three. Take it also three. What is the occurrence of D? It is two. What is the occurrence of E? E is also two. F is 3 and G is 3. Okay. Now what? Uh, how many G is 4? Okay. How many A I can have? Minimum can be 1, maximum 3. Great. So I can have total of with this I can have total of uh, two different strings, right? Uh, okay, I can have two different strings. One is the original string. I can have three different strings actually. One is the original, one is occurrence of two, one is occurrence of one. Great. So I can have one occurrence of three, one occurrence of two, and one occurrence of one. So the three occurrence is going to be common in all of them. Okay. So we will take for three we will have two, for four we will have three, for two we'll have one. That's it. This is going to be our answer. I'll do, I'll just make a, let me explain the approach. I'll make a frequency of all the strings, and if it is greater than one, we'll just add it to our answer by the occurrence minus one. Okay. uh, Vector into frequency for auto x of a word, frequency of x minus a plus plus. Great. It is going to be 26 comma 0. Great. Now what? int answer is equal to 0 for each for auto x of frequency. If x is greater than 1, it is not necessary to write this. Answer plus is equal to x minus 1. So this is, and at the end, I'm going to add answer plus plus, because in every string we have decreased the value of that main string, right? So let's mm, see what is going to be our output. I'm not doing a dry run. I'm just thinking that this approach should work. I'm hoping this approach should work. Let's see. Okay, submit my code. Okay, okay. ERE expected one. Okay, sorry. Yes, yes, yes. It is. It should be greater than one, right? I'm so sorry. So, expected one. It should be greater than one. So, uh, how many occurrence of E is there? Two. So two minus one, one. Okay. अच्छा, 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 अच्छा. Understood. What if that? Okay, okay. Understood, understood. It is not as simple as I was thinking. This is the edge case is right. Okay. So for all the repetitive strings, I have to do the same thing, and if it is not repeating, I'll just return it as it is. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. What I'm trying to tell is, uh, let's suppose I had this one. Okay. What I'll do, let me show you. What I'll do, I'll take a while for I is equal to 0. I'll start from this index, and while the next string is equal to the previous string, I'll just keep a count variable and keep increasing that count variable, okay, until it is not equal. As soon as I'll get this string, I'll just add it, uh, add count minus one to our answer, and do the same thing for all of them. So yeah, I think this idea should work. It is going to be answer, and answer is equal to 0 for if, one more thing, if word dot size is equal to 1, return 0. Now what if sorry, for int I is equal to, starting from 1, I is smaller than word, let's suppose, and let's take it as n. Okay, while mm, word of I is equal to word of I minus 1, count plus plus. Great. After we come out of this loop, just count answer plus is equal to count minus 1. Okay, great. uh, if it is equal to 1, just return 1. Okay, great. Answer is equal to 0 for now, or answer is equal to 1. At least we can make one single number, right? One single string, and int count is equal to 0. Great. Return answer. Okay. uh, Let me try run this code. uh, let's suppose this is a string a b v c c. Okay. uh, I'll check this to the string. If it is equal, it's plus plus. Okay. If it is not equal, what if I is not equal to the previous string, leave it. compilation errors. अरे यार. Uh, okay. Mm. Okay, okay, okay. I plus plus. I is smaller than n, and mm. Okay. Word of I minus one. For this, it was not equal. Okay. Uh, count the value of count was one. For this, okay. Now it is working. Okay, it accepted. What I did was, it was simple. I decreased it to count I minus one to count of like normal count, because if you will see now, if I'm starting from this index, from the second index, right? So if you will check first second index to first index, it is not equal. So I'll check these two, the count, the value of count is only one. So we don't have to decrease the value of count to make it equal to the original string. That's why. So yeah, this was the overall idea and implementation of the solution. I hope I made you understood. Very simple. Take previous as word zero initialize answer is good one, and run a loop from one, and if previous kept. Yeah, I did the same thing. Yeah. Thank you so much, Code with Rohan.